Hey y'all, what's up? And I'm back in this with another video, so let's get started. So hey y'all, I am going to tell you about my partial denture, the process that I got, what it looks like, and all that other good stuff that goes with it. If you guys see me looking down, it is because I have notes here that I actually want to put in so that I do not forget everything. But yeah, so I do apologize for the way that I sound. I have a lisp, so because they're new and I haven't gotten used to them yet, I'm not 100% able to talk like myself. But I'm going to get straight into it with the process of the dentures. So, here we go. So, the first step, if you are like me and you had dentures, now my version of a denture is basically false teeth. They don't belong to you. So, I had a bridge and a crown, and those were not my teeth, so they, to me, were dentures. And so, the first process is you have to get rid of those. Mine, I lost them. They didn't fit right anyway, so that's why I had to get dentures, partial ones. And so first you gotta get extra teeth taken out if you need them. Now I did not need that, so I did not have to get any teeth taken out. My dentist had took the teeth that I didn't have and he put them on a screen and he sent them to my insurance, which is Horizon, and they basically approve or deny them molding your teeth. Now, I did get denied because according to them, in order to get a partial denture and not the crown and the bridge again, I had to get one more tooth extracted, which to me was already awful because I didn't have front teeth in my mouth. And to know that I had to get another one of my front teeth taken out, which was the bottom one, I was not comfortable with that. I cried and everything. So I eventually, that same day, got that extracted, and you have to wait about 4 to 6 weeks until they can take a mold of your tooth because your gum has to heal before they can mold it. After I got that tooth extracted, they resent everything over to my insurance, and my insurance approved it because I got the tooth I needed extracted. So I had to go 4 to 6 weeks with nothing in my mouth, and it made me super uncomfortable, but I know I had to do it in order to get what I wanted. So that's the first step. The second step is after your gum has healed from the tooth you had to get taken out, you get a mold of your mouth taken. So I'll try to pop a thing up of what the picture of what the thing looks like that they put in your mouth. But yeah, they take a top mold, a bottom mold, and then they take both molds together with you biting down. Like I said, I'll put a picture of what the thing looks like that they take the mold with somewhere over here. So I took the mold, and that took about another 2 weeks for the mold to go through, and then to start functioning the teeth that they wanted in the way it should be. So about 2 weeks had gone by, and my dentist called me, and he was like, Vanessa, we got what the partial dentures would look like here. Come in for another appointment so you can fit them in your mouth, see if you like them, because he wanted to make sure I like the color, I like the way that they fit, I like the way that they looked. So about 2 weeks after I got the mold done, maybe 2.5, I went and saw what the dentures look like, what they would look like in my mouth. Now, the difference between that and the actual dentures is when you see them, they're like really waxy and really thick. So the dentist was like, ignore that, ignore the thickness, just tell me how you like the way that they look. So that was that. That was the next process that I had to go to. So that was about 6.5 weeks later, and I still had no dentures in my mouth. I was still going to work and everything like that. But I wasn't comfortable with myself because I knew that people judge you by the way you look, not by your personality, especially where I live and where I'm from. People are very, very rude. So that was that, and the next process was after that. They told me it was going to take about a week and a half before they actually got the actual dentures in. Now, because I had got denied and then got approved, it took a little longer than that. It took about 3 weeks before I got the partial dentures that I have now in my mouth to me. And I was just like, I need them. Like, I called my dentist and I was like, I need them before I go into labor. My due date is actually Thursday the 28th. But I could go into labor before that. And if I don't, I have to get induced the 7th or the 8th of March. So I'm trying different things to help baby girl come. But yeah, I called my dentist because I was getting off track. I called my dentist and was like, I need them before I go into labor. And then he was like, how long before you go into labor? I'm like, my due date is the 28th. I could go anywhere between the 21st and the 28th. And then he was like, okay, I'll put a rush on it. He called my insurance. He called the people. My insurance, like, I guess they called the people who make the dentures. And he put a rush on them, and I got them about 3 weeks later. Now, when you go and you get them fitted in your mouth with the thick wax, they tell you not to think about that, but that was the first thing that was on my mind. Was like, how is it gonna fit? Is it gonna look all waxy and thick? Actually, they look really good. You can't tell that I have partials in my mouth. They look really new. But if I talk to you, you can kind of like a little bit tell I have a little bit of a lisp when I talk. But that's only because I'm not used to them yet. Now, I do want to tell you guys when I knew I needed partial dentures. Now, I needed partial dentures a while back when I first got my teeth extracted. But because I had a tooth over here and a tooth over here, I was able to get a bridge that was able to fit into my mouth over those 2 teeth so that I didn't have to get a partial denture, and then I had the one at the bottom that had the crown on it. That was the one that I had to get taken out, the one that had the crown on top of it, because I lost that crown. It fell out one night and I lost it, so I don't know where that is. But when I went to the dentist, I was just like, so can I get my crown and my and my bridge back? He was like, well, you would recommend that you just get a partial denture. And that way, you can't lose a partial denture because they're way too big. And we'll give you a case, which is this thing I have sitting here for you guys. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, so that's when I knew I needed dentures, when he was like, you're just going to keep losing your bridge and your crown if we keep putting bridges and crowns on it. So yeah, and you have to get them cemented in your mouth. So if the cement falls off, then there's all this extra stuff, and you have to wait and all that other crap. So that's when I knew, like, I need dentures, so I'm just going to get them. So yeah, but the whole process took me about 2.5 months to get the partial dentures, which, like I said earlier, made me super uncomfortable. But like I said, I knew it was something that I had to do in order to feel good about myself. I actually didn't get any comments on here bad about not having any teeth in my mouth, which I don't know if you guys really knew that unless you watched my Why I Wear Dentures video. But yeah, that was that. I'm looking down and try to figure out if I missed anything. So now, before I show you what they look like and how I take care of them, I'm going to tell you how they feel in my mouth. Now, the top one feels really, really good, except when I put it in, like, it feels comfortable. Not really, really good. It feels comfortable. The bottom one is comfortable, but, like, when I first put it in, I kind of got to wiggle it around a little bit. There's a chance that if you get a partial denture that, you know, they'll need to refix it, but I don't even mind refix. It's just when I pop it in, it hurts, and then the pain will go away in a few minutes now. But, yeah, they feel comfortable. I don't really have a problem with them at all, with the comfortability of them in my mouth. So I'm actually going to show you guys how I take them out and how I put them in. And I'm actually going to take them out off camera just to show you guys. Well, no, never mind. I changed my mind. I'm actually going to take them out right now, so you guys can see how I take them out, and then I'm going to show you what they look like, and then show you how I put them in. So I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit, and I'll be right back. So give me a second. So you guys, with my dentures, I have top ones and I have bottom ones. So I want to tell you guys, on the sides of each one, they have the little wax, I guess you could say is what they are. And that's what I'm going to pick them up by and just pop them out. So I'm going to show you guys. So that's kind of how I take them out. My bottom one doesn't really have that much teeth on it, and I just wear it for special occasions. I don't really put it in my mouth all the time. But yeah, that's how I kind of take the top one out the same way. I'm actually going to move back to take the top one out because I'm not comfortable with taking the top one out so close up. So I'm going to move back and I'll be right back. So to take the top one out, I basically do the same thing and I grab it by the waxy parts on each side, and then see? I just pop them out. Now I'm going to show you guys what they look like. I am going to ask that you guys don't really judge me too much on the fact that I do wear these. But these are what the top ones look like. Now my 3 front teeth are what's here. And then I have this here. Now these are not flexible. They just pop in and pop out. These are really hard. But this is what my top one looks like. And then this right here is my bottom one. So really just this tooth here was a tooth that I had to get taken out. Wait. No, this tooth here was a tooth I had to get taken out because it had the crown on top of it in order to get these. But yeah. So now I'm going to show you guys how I put them in. So basically what I do is these right here, these grip on to the back teeth that I have in my mouth. So I kind of just hook them on to the back teeth and then I pop them down. But the top ones I do the same thing, but I put the top ones in first because the top ones are they're easier to put in, and it makes me choke if I try to put the bottom ones in first and then put the top ones in. So I'm gonna hook these onto my back teeth and then just pop them in. Okay, see? And then the thing that's at the bottom of it that I showed you guys, I'm gonna show you again. Ooh, it could be hard to take out sometimes too. If you don't know where these little clips are, which is what I grab them by to take them out. But this here, it could be a little uncomfortable. So like I have to wiggle this part here with my tongue so that I could take them and pop them in. So I'm going to do that again. And then my bottom ones, I kind of do the same thing, but I'm going to zoom in on myself a little bit. So give me a second. Let me pause the video and come up closer. With my bottom ones, because I have this tooth here on it, it makes it a little harder to pop in my mouth, which is really why I don't wear these unless I really absolutely need to. And I'm comfortable with not having teeth in the bottom of my mouth. I kind of been used to it for long, but I hook these onto my back teeth, and then I have to wiggle it with my hand a little bit to pop it down. So, Ooh. And then it kind of hurts my back ones. But yeah, and now this is what my mouth looks like with them in it. So you can't really... Ugh. So you can't really tell... Move back. You can't really tell that I wear dentures with these in. Now the cleaning process. I have to clean these every day at the end of the day. I've had them for about 3 or 4 days now, and I decide that I clean them, you know, every night instead of every morning. That way in the morning they're already clean and I can just pop them in and out. But I use this. It's called Polydent. And they're these little tabs. So first I have to get a cup. I would show you guys, but I just cleaned them like a few hours ago because I didn't clean them last night. But basically I just take warm water. I pop my dentures out. I put them in a cup of warm water. to cover the whole denture. And then I put one of these tablets in it. It says to wait 3 to 5 minutes. I wait the whole 5 minutes so that I know that they're clean. And then I'll take this other toothbrush that I have. So I have a toothbrush for my dentures and I have a toothbrush for my teeth. And the toothbrush for my dentures, I take my toothbrush and I just brush with the solution that's left in the cup. So I'll take my dentures out of the cup, take the toothbrush, dip it in the solution, and then brush my teeth, the dentures, and then I'll run them under some warm water to rinse them. And then I put them on a paper towel so that they can dry. And then I clean this as well every day. And I clean this with the same solution. So the solution that I use to clean my dentures, I used to clean my case. And this case actually came with the dentures. Now, when I got my dentures, they gave me 6 of those little tablets. I bought more because I'm going to need them. But yeah, there's another way you can clean your denture if you guys want me to. If you think that's a good idea, that I do a whole tutorial on cleaning them, just so I'm not telling you guys. Or I do a tutorial on the different ways you can clean your dentures. Leave that in the description box. Leave that in the comment box below so that I can do that for you guys. But yeah, I just cleaned this case with the same solution. I put the solution in, I brush it with my toothbrush, rinse it out with warm water, put it on a rag, on a paper towel, and then let it dry by itself. And then I'll go in and dry it some more. And at the end, I'll put my dentures in it. And I will sit it on my bedside table just so that I know where they are in the morning and I can do what I need to do with them. So, I hope you guys like this video of my denture process. Like I said, if you want to know why I wear dentures and you want me to go into more detail, you can go check that out and I will leave that in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers that I have who have subscribed to my channel, who come to my channel to watch my videos. It means the world to me. You guys don't know how much your support actually means to me as a single mom. And I'm a little bit of a weirdo. So the fact that I have people out there who just love me for myself, it's amazing. And I love it. And I'm so grateful for it. So thank you guys. But make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video. If you guys have some more ideas on what I should do. Whether it's what I should do when my baby comes, whether it's what I should do now, whether it's just certain things, I don't really care. I'll try to pick one, the one I'm most comfortable with, and I love that I can be myself. So, as long as it shows my personality, I'm all down for doing it. But I will see you guys in my next video. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. But you guys, go check out Dama Wilson's page. That is my favorite YouTuber. I entered the contest to win, for her to come to my channel and for us to, do a little video together. So you guys go check out her channel. Also, as well, go check out Ray and Bree. Ray is, delicious as hell. So go check out their channel. I'll leave their channel in the description box below as well. But I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you guys so much. Bye.